My name is Nisha Pillai, and I am your conference host and moderator for the next 4 days. And what a 4 days we're going to have, ladies and gentlemen. Already, we have exceeded expectations. 3,000 people, 3,000 of you, have signed up for the conference over the next 4 days. And now, let's welcome from the UK hosts of our conference, Astronomer Royal and past President of the Royal Society, Lord Martin Rees.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, good morning and welcome to all those who are joining us online too on our live web stream. 2,000 people joined us yesterday online, and that doubled our audience. 2,000 here at the Excel Center, 2,000 online. Amazing. I really like this tweet from Anson Mackay as well, who said that he really liked the panel discussion, especially because the questions came in electronically, so no one was able to hog the microphone. So we're going to do a bit more of that today, if that's all right with you. Thank you so much, Ivo. I was struck by what you said about lack of knowledge here in this science conference. I thought we knew everything there was to know.
Maybe we need to talk to each other a little bit more.
Indeed. Here's a question that's come in on our Twitter feed. Where is it now? Question is, what is the single biggest opportunity that you believe is ready to go as a solution right now?
I think that the main opportunity actually lies in dialogue and in creating understanding.
Let me tell you what's been going on overnight and yesterday. We have set the Twitter sphere on fire, ladies and gentlemen. I have been amazed. Apparently, we've connected with over 500,000 people on Twitter. How? I don't know, but something going on in this conference hall is making a buzz out there in the wider world. Okay, here's a good question that's come from Carrie King from the University of Texas, Austin. And she is asking how many of the measures of inequality are related to the homogeneity of race and culture within countries. That is to say, is there a positive relationship between homogeneity and equality?
That's a question that always comes from Americans.
Oh, right, okay.
People have...
In societies which are wounded, to use your very powerful slide, or traumatized, how can you switch the focus to sustainability when there seem to be other more pressing priorities?
Sustainability starts with being at peace with yourself. And part of what's...
This is the final day of Planet Under Pressure 2012, and we're going to move away from just looking at ideas, and we're going to think about actions. We're going to be thinking about what needs to be done. Are we ready for that? I told you yesterday that today would be about your questions that you have so kindly been sending in to us. 500 questions or so have come in, and I stayed up into the wee small hours of the morning reading them all. And you know what? We also took those questions, put them into a huge big number cruncher. Actually, I should call it a word cruncher. And this is what we came up with. Lo and behold. Can we have a look at the word cloud, please? Which is the word you see more than any other word, ladies and gentlemen, up there? Which is the biggest word? Give it to me. Change. Today is about change. That's what you are asking for, ladies and gentlemen. Need. You know, if I had scripted this, I couldn't have done it better. You are telling us we need global change. On day one, we looked at the state of the planet, the state of science. On day two, we came up with solutions, big and small. On day three, we looked at some of the obstacles along the way and how we could ease them. Today is about the way ahead. What scale of change is needed to transform the global economy so that it shifts to the green economic paradigm? How big is this, Lydia?
I would say that you will have probably some...
We've had questions coming in, a lot of questions on the paradigm shift that we all recognize needs to happen. Fitz has sent us a question saying, how do we shift the obsession from consumption to an obsession with equality, picking up on the point that Richard Wilkinson made? So how do you do that? How do you change the way we think, but in a positive way?
I think one thing that gives me hope already is just this conference. I think if we would not have any hope anymore, we would not have come to this conference.
We've got a question from Stefan Bauer from the German Development Institute, and he says that talking about the Governance 2.0 debates that we've been having over the last few days, obviously they're very valid.
Well, it's funny. I mean, Twitter is kind of a small world. I know Stefan Bauer, I read some of his work, so I know that he's a renowned scholar. But certainly a system where China has the same vote as Liechtenstein, Andorra, Monaco, and other small countries will not be effective in the long run.
Excellent. Thank you very much for getting us going on the path of turning the declaration, the manifesto, if you like, into action. Frank Bierman and Lydia, thank you so very much.